Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Anthony Davis beat LeBron James in a three-point contest at Lakers practice. LeBron James and Anthony Davis took part in a three-point contest at Los Angeles Lakers practice, and the big man won. Both Davis and James hit their first 4 shots, but the latter missed his 5th to hand the former the win. Lakers fans reacted to Davis beating James. One wished Davis shot this well from beyond the arc in games. A fan wondered why Davis can't shoot this well during games. One said Davis needs to hit threes in actual games. Nerves probably do have something to do with Davis not being able to hit threes at a better rate during games. This isn't even his only victory over James, as he had beaten him back in February as well. Lakers fans wish Davis would be this good from beyond the arc during games. The 31-year-old has really struggled with his outside shot in recent seasons. When you compare how Davis and James have fared from beyond the arc during their careers, the latter emerges as the far better shooter. LeBron has shot 34.7% from 3 while Davis has shot just 29.7%. This season, LeBron is shooting 40.6% from 3 while attempting 5.4 per game, while Davis is shooting a woeful 26.9% on 1.2 attempts per game. It has been a bit of a surprise just how much the big man has struggled with his outside shot in recent seasons. From 2017 to 18 to 2019 to 20, Davis shot 33.3% from 3 on 2.7 attempts per game, but since then, he has only shot 24.5% on 1.6 attempts per game. His outside shot has just deserted him during games, and he is taking fewer threes as time goes by. It is the right thing to do as well, as it makes little sense for Davis to jack up those shots if he just can't make them. He has stuck to doing what he does best, which is to dominate inside. Davis is averaging 24.4 points, 12.3 rebounds, 3.6 assists, 1.2 steals, and 2.4 blocks per game this season while shooting 55.4% from the field. The Lakers have wobbled a bit of late, having lost 2 in a row before beating the Atlanta Hawks on Monday night. James had an excellent showing in that win over the Hawks, and when speaking about his teammates' recent performances, Davis admitted every game is a playoff game for the Lakers. "Braun is brawn," Davis said, via Dave McMenamin. "Obviously, it's that time of the year. Shooting the ball extremely well. In attack mode, finding guys. He's been locked in defensively. So it's that time of year, especially for us, where every game is a playoff game. So the time of the year, extensively lock in and get the job done. We have reached the point now, where every game truly counts." The Lakers are currently the 9th seed in the West with a 37-32 record and are desperate to get into the top 6 to avoid the play-in tournament. In order for that to happen, they might have to win almost every game from here on out, but that doesn't seem all that likely. LA Lakers news: why LeBron James is rooting for Duquesne in March Madness. Many fans' NCAA tournament brackets were obliterated by the 11th-seeded Duquesne Duke 71-67 upset win over the 6th-seeded BYU Cougars on Thursday afternoon during this year's opening round at CenturyLink Center Omaha. But one very prominent figure, at least, appreciated the surprise victory. 20-time All-Star Los Angeles Lakers small forward LeBron James applauded the spoilers on his personal X/Twitter account. As James noted, the men's basketball club recorded its first victory in the tournament since 1969. Duquesne head coach Keith Dambrot, who at 65 intends to retire whenever his club's big dance run ends this spring, served as James' high school head coach while he was at St. Vincent St. Mary in Akron, Ohio. Dambrot and James overlapped from 1999 to 2001, before Dambrot moved on to the college level. Dambrot was first an assistant coach at the University of Akron, before moving on to the head coaching gig in 2004. He subsequently took over at Duquesne in 2017. In an additional tweet, James also went on to root for Duquesne associate head coach Drew Joyce III, who served as a James teammate at St. Vincent St. Mary in their high school playing days under Dambert. Joyce, a 6-foot point guard, went undrafted after an All-MAC second-team stint at Akron in 2007, but did play abroad professionally from 2007 to 19, including stops in Germany, Poland, France, and more. After his playing career wound down, Joyce served as an assistant coach at Cleveland State from 2019 to 2022, before accepting the Duquesne gig in 2022. James, meanwhile, went on to become the number 1 overall draft pick by the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2003, straight out of high school. Starting guards Jimmy Clark 11 points on 4 of 12 shooting from the field and 3 of 4 from the foul line, 4 assists, 4 steals, 2 boards and a block, and Day Grant, 19 points on 6 of 15 shooting from the floor and 4 of 4 shooting from the foul line, 3 rebounds, 2 assists and a steal, along with reserve forward Jakub Nikas, 12 points on 4 of 7 shooting from the floor and 2 of 2 shooting from the charity stripe, along with 6 rebounds, 3 blocks and an assist, were the Duke's lone 3 double-digit scorers. The club bested BYU significantly in terms of efficacy from the floor, converting 26 of 56 of its field goals, 46.4%, and 7 of 18 of its triples, 38.9%. The Cougars, meanwhile, went 22 of 57 from the field, 38.6%, and 8 of 24 from the foul line, 33.3%. Unfortunately for Duquesne, the program will face off against one of the 2023-24 season's powerhouses in the next round this weekend. Behind a 12-point, 11-rebound, 10-assist triple-double from University of Illinois forward Marcus Damask, the number 3-seeded Fighting Illini beat the number 14-seeded Morehead State Eagles in an 85-69 victory Thursday. They'll now serve as the heavy favorites in a round of 32 matchup against Duquesne on Saturday. LeBron James may have just revealed ideal Darvin Ham replacement for Lakers. It is no secret that Darvin Ham's future with the Los Angeles Lakers might be up in the air with how the 2023-24 season has played out. Despite getting mostly healthy seasons from LeBron James and Anthony Davis, Ham has been unable to pilot the Lakers out of a spot in the play-in tournament. It got so bad for the Lakers at one point that reports surfaced around there being a growing disconnect between Ham and the locker room earlier in the season. Reports like that don't just happen, and unless the Lakers go on a miracle playoff run, chances are Ham's tenure with the team will end after just 2 seasons. Then the Lakers will be tasked with finding another new head coach, and while there is already an early favorite with ties to the franchise, LeBron James has started to lay the groundwork for the team to go in a different direction. The NBA's all-time leading scorer recently spoke about former teammate Rajon Rondo on the new Mind the Game podcast and how he is shocked that he is not coaching in any capacity. LeBron praising Rondo on a public forum does not guarantee anything, but we have to remember how calculated LeBron is with everything he says in the media. Nothing LeBron says is on accident, and this very well could be a subtle message to the Lakers about who LeBron would prefer next season. Keep in mind that LeBron has a player option this offseason and is looking for a new contract that would pay him well into 9 figures. LeBron is no stranger to leveraging teams in the past, and he will undoubtedly use his contract status as a way to get what he wants as head coach. Does that mean Rondo is a lock to be hired? Not at all. But LeBron is making it very clear that he thinks Rondo has a great basketball mind and that he would make a good head coach. Thus, if Rondo has any kind of interest in coaching, the Lakers have to take him seriously as a candidate. Rondo's lack of coaching experience may be risky, but it does not rule him out. Ham is a former player who had no head coaching experience prior to being hired, although he had previous experience as an assistant. The likes of Jason Kidd and Steve Nash got jobs without prior experience, and while those hires didn't work out, the precedent is at least set for a team to make a move like this. And if the Lakers are ultimately going to bend to LeBron's demands, then fans could see them making a potentially risky hire like this. And you, fan, what do you think of the situation, Darvin Ham? Leave your opinion in the comments.